I guess we're live. Hi. I don't know why I'm streaming this, but some small PRs, some small stuff to fix, and I'll see if I want to do anything at the moment. Just got back from a 2-hour root canal, so okay. So let me see what this guy did. I hate the auto format stuff because there are 140 some odd file changes in here, with almost all of them just being deleting fucking white space. Do not do this. Where's the actual? Hold on. I went through this and made sure it wasn't like somebody injecting vulns earlier today. Let me see if I can find where the. Okay, so here's the actual file change in setup.py. Um, how does this make any sense? Can't you ignore? Can you? Where? Oh, I still have 141 files changed. It just doesn't show you where it actually is. It just doesn't show you the changes to white space made. Yeah, this is fine. Add. What did this guy add with pre-commit? I don't want this shit here. Like, why? No. I wanted the setup changes that he made. Where's the actual file change? I want to see what he did for Linux. I mean, for Mac. He said he didn't add rough, so what is this? I didn't add rough explicit. Okay, so this is what he actually. Man, I don't know why. This is actually like a really obnoxious PR. Um, this has like a good. This has a good fix, but then okay, I don't even know if this was needed. This is old anyways. Let me see. What was even changed here? Oh, previously hard coded. What the heck did he even add to this pre-commit hook? How do I? Let me see. Should I just manually merge in his setup stuff? Because I don't want this. Yeah. This doesn't make it easier. This strictly makes it harder. Let's at least fix this. This change I'll take. Okay. Okay, so here they literally, yeah, this is not changed. It's so annoying when like format changes are mixed in with a PR like this. I mean, this is like a perfectly reasonable, nice PR, but it's just got like a bunch of opinionated format changes. I don't get the point. Man, that's like going into somebody's house and then just starting to rearrange their furniture. Who the fuck does that? Why is this like this anyways? I thought it's tar ref. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It gets renamed here, doesn't it? I think he broke my Linux. This breaks Linux, doesn't it? Dude, I think this guy literally broke the Linux build too. Right? Yeah, this guy totally broke our Linux build. Stupid. It's gonna be Raylib include either way because we renamed the damn package. Oh wait, did he remove? Yeah, he. I don't know why he did this. This does not make any sense to me. Let me see what else he changed. Okay, so this is the only real change, right? Yeah, we don't have this on Windows anyways. Then what did he add here? Extra link args. Yes. What the fuck? What is this? Oh. Did you change anything in here? No. Then why is this collapsed like this? These are identical. Yeah, this was previously hard-coded, but it wasn't causing a breakage because you renamed the path. I don't think this works on Python 3.8 either. Bump this. We'll try this for now. This seems to work. Whoops. Is it Daniel? Denial. What the heck was the thing that called? Hey, how's it going? Oh yeah, that guy, you dev on Mac too. does this fix the latest version on Mac for you? I just like merged a small version of that PR. Don't do any. Okay. I'll let him test it on Mac then. You know, that is the one and only thing that I would actually consider getting the GitHub Actions for, is just because you have to build it on fucking Mac. That's basically the only thing. You have time to help me decide. Yeah, I can do that now, Captain. Um, Let me take a quick look at this. I definitely don't want the pre-commit shenanigans from the other PR. So what's this do? Run. You added macOS? Okay, cool. This doesn't ship wheels, right? This doesn't ship anything. This just runs build tests. I'll take build tests. This doesn't prevent you from merging. Wait, does this on push, on pull requests? No shipping, looks very sane. Yeah, that's fine, that guy. The only thing I don't want, right, is I don't want to add extra steps for contributors, like, ever at all. So, just having something that sanity checks if the thing builds is fine. You have to set branch protection in your settings. Oh, to prevent it from merging? Yeah, we're not doing that. It's fine. It's enough to just have the badge there so I can see. What does the preview look like for this? Let me just merge this for now. What's this look like? No status. So will this... Okay, so it's running. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I'll gladly take that. Thank you. Captain, let me take a look at your thing, if that's it for me, that guy. Let me see, what time is it? 2:21. Okay, I got another. I have time. I gotta take a shit ton of Tylenol in like 20 minutes. PyTest automation and 3.12, yes. PyTest we really don't care about. Yeah, I like the minimalism. I like the minimalism on this. No, this is good. This is particularly good because it's like testing Mac is just a pain in the ass to literally go build it on a Mac. Ocean's included without extras. It should probably include like clean RL or whatever by default, since those are like core demos, but I think they should catch just about everything with Ocean. Captain, hold on, let me fix this chat so I can actually see what the fuck is going on. Okay. What is it that you wanted me to look at, Captain? Is it here? My longer Discord message. Okay. Concise. Continuous doesn't matter. Fully observable doesn't matter. Okay. 4 drones. 10 scalar items. Most CNN input layers being empty is fine. The issue is passing 10 by 21 by 21 onto the GPU. That's just a lot of data. There are up to 12 floating cubes. Except that they're 1 by 1 dynamic bodies. Don't know how to handle projectiles. Let's see what you're doing at the moment with this net. Do you have your branch link somewhere here? Let me go take this Tylenol real quick. All right, I'll check that in a second. Fuck much ibuprofen did they give me? Oh, that's fine. 800. Fucking 800 milligrams ibuprofen. All right. That should prevent me from getting increasingly grumpy over the next 20 minutes. No guarantees. Jesus. Let me think. I know how to do everything but the projectiles just off the top of my head. You could do entity-based. How big is entity-based? Let me just calculate how much data you have here. Well, you're gonna need 2D data for the frickin' walls anyways, right? It's extremely hard to play. Do we have some screenshots or something from the environment? Let's see what it looks like. You're not doing clustering every step, I'll tell you that. Damn, there's some cool ends here. Why don't I see any of your videos? Oh, is this it? Aren't there obstacles though in some of the other, like, it's not just the edges of the board, right? There are walls, not just these bricks, right? There are like maps that have walls, right? So the obnoxious thing about doing entity-based here is you still need comm data for the maps. So then you'd need both. How would you make a Space Invaders policy? I mean, you should just be able to discretize. Captain, why is it that you can't just discretize, like, the bullets onto the tiles that they occupy again? Can you explain to me why you can't just discretize, like, this tile has a bullet, this tile doesn't have a bullet? They will overlap with drones. So? Can you get hit by your own bullets? Are, like, bullets unique to, like, their... Okay, so it's literally just... Yeah, then this is not that hard, man. Yes, tile can be multi-hop, which is what I'm about to suggest. So let me get your message up here. Hold on. I'm going to get you something good. It's little patience with me today, and we're moving a little slowly. Fucking Christmas Eve 2-hour root canal. Alright. I was literally cracking jokes with his assistant about what a nightmare this one was. Where's your long post on this? Is it? Oh, it's in dev. Duh. Okay. So the thing you have to understand, you don't have this tile representation internally, do you? It's just all continuous, right? Like, does this grid exist as a concept in your engine code? Or is this purely a facet of observations? Walls and weapons. Okay, but you're not like, not everything is on this grid, right? Like the entity positions are just continuous? Or are those actually... Okay, interesting. Well, my point is like, you can have like a tile here, right? And then you can have like an agent here. And this can have a bullet on it. And this can have a bullet on it. And this can have a bullet on it. And it doesn't matter. Okay? You can have, this can be whatever you want it to be. So what you can do here, right, is if you're going to think of each of these tiles as an array, so it's probably going to be multi-hot, or at least, ideally what you do is you pack it kind of tight, and then you make the multi-hot in the forward pass of the policy. So let's say the first one of these, this is going to be a series of variables, of variables. So we can do like empty the bot, there can be multiple bots on the same tile though, right? But there can't be bots on a wall. I can't draw, I gotta type. So we can do like empty Ones can't pass the walls for each other. Yeah, but the bounds check. The bounds check on drones. Can you have two drones on the same tile? You can, right? Can maybe, okay. I've got it in my head. Let me think how I'm gonna get this out on paper to you. So this is the first number is going to be multi-discrete of 2, and then it's going to be 0 equal empty. And then there's not a good way to do this as a okay, I'll do the less efficient representation first, and then I'll try to pare it down. So like this bit here can be 0. This is like has wall 1, wall 2, and then we have like agent 1, 2, and this one can be bullet. So I think we could very easily make something like that. And then it's just a matter of compressing this to a better representation. How bad would that be? How many agents are there going to be? Yes, it can of course be a uint 8. In fact, we can pack this into bits. 4 max. I don't think it fits in 8 bits though. Because if there are 3 types of walls and 4 agents, oh, that's what you meant. This whole thing is a single uint 8. But then there's only 8 channels. We need wall, bullet, 3 walls, 4 agents. We're 1 bit over. Oh, wait, no, wait. And the boxes, too. Are there different types of boxes? How many different things are there, Captain? How many channels do we need for this? Same type as walls. They're not walls, though. We don't want to tell the agents that the floating cubes are walls. So like naive representation, walls are, so walls, this is three variables, this is 3 discrete of 3, or present 3 bits. And then we do agent, 4 bits, box, 3 bits. Bullet, 1 bit. Yeah, and then we have the scalar infos per agent shit. Do you need to know all that info about the opponent agents or just about your own agent? Like what are the infos? Position, velocity, how much do we care about knowing that about opponents? Them to be fully observable. The env is never really like, it's not fully observable at all if you're doing any of the type of stuff that we're doing at the moment, like putting it on a grid. You're losing information, discretizing it to begin with. Okay, so if you really wanted to be, if you wanted to be finicky about it here, all positions. I don't know if that does very much. Walls, agents, bullets. What if we just took this out? We could make this one channel. So 3 walls, 1 agent. Now this fits in, fits in 1 byte. So 21, 21, 450 bytes. Get out of here, you dumb Twitch bot. So that's 450 bytes, which is actually a reasonable size. Well, this is what I'm saying, is it's probably hybrid. Hold on, let me get my ideas out here. That guy. And then there are 4 agents, you said, with 10 attributes each. Position, velocity. Let's just give you floats for those. So this is 10. And this is 4. So 160 bytes if they're floats. Total ob size is around 700 bytes. Now we don't have infrastructure for this, but because it's fully observable, well, actually, you need to know what agent you are, don't you? Random number of entities could work. What do you mean that? I don't know what that means, that guy. Yeah, I understand that, Captain. Let me think. I mean, that's just one extra number, to be fair. You know, why don't for now? Because here's the thing, Captain. I know how you can do it. You're just gonna, what you would do is you would just pass the index of your agent and you would key it against the four or the however many entities you can observe around you. And then you would actually be able to deploy this against a different number of agents as well if you do it that way. But I think for now, what you should do is you should just do, you should just like do the 450 or whatever, and then pass the self vector. So that's about 500 bytes. Something like take 25 random entities from the map. What in the hell? Well, that's a crazy idea. So the thing that guy is that all that does is you have just a pure entity representation, and it doesn't solve the architecture problem because you're still not getting map data from that. So you just have an incomplete representation that doesn't include the map data, and you don't have all the entities, and you still need an entity-based attentional architecture, which is a pain. Captain, I would suggest that you just do, I bet you can get some pretty cool looking policies if you just give the self vector and then a 21 by 21 uint8 map that you just unpack. You just unbit pack. That should be like a couple lines of code, I would hope, if PyTorch is at all sane. Um, what do you think about this? Because you do have to be careful with your bandwidth. You said it was like 780 floats or whatever, so I just cut your observation data, your packet size down by like a factor of 8 as well. Welcome, YouTube folks. Happy Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas. Is it Merry Christmas Eve? I don't know. We're debugging some observations. In uint8, 3 bits for wall types, 1 bit for agents, agent present. 3 bits, so it's 3 bits for wall type, 1 bit for agent present. And this is, yeah, so 1 bit for agent present, 3 bits for box type present. So if there's a box on a cell, what color? And there could even be multiple on the same cell technically. And then the bullet present. Couldn't that be 1 bit if Wallace? I thought you said that well, yeah, but then the network has to do something fancy, right? It has to combine the 3 bits that tell you the wall color with like a flag rather than just having it. Yeah. I mean, this is not an optimal representation. I'm trying to come up with something that's not going to take you, a full data code. and that will get like the thing is once you get decent policies, it's very easy to start ablating, right? Because you just swap the observation function, swap the network, and it's really easy to make progress. The hardest part of RL is getting to the point where you have a decent policy to start with. Unsure what map data would be missing. So that guy, the thing that you're missing here is that not everything in the map is an entity. Like you can have walls in the map. Unless you want to also just represent each like brick of wall, like if you have like a big wall shape in the middle, if you want to represent each brick of wall as an entity as well, then yeah, you can do something like that. You're basically, you almost have like a raycasting type representation. You can do that as well, technically. Yes, we can try it. I don't know how. I don't know how to make that fast. What type of what type? Well, hold on. You didn't tell me. I asked you about this. You didn't tell me. Well, okay, I didn't ask clearly enough, to be fair. That's on me. Um, what are the different projectiles? Yeah, we can ablate that guy, but the thing is, the likelihood that something that is going to work is inversely proportional to how much you complicate the process, like initially in RL. The simpler we get an observation that's like makes sense, the more likely we are to get a reasonable baseline. Be adding more weapons, though. I mean, you can use 16 bits for the things if you want, right? If you have a ton of different weapon types. And then you may as well, you can put the agent types in there as well in 16 bits. Not any harder to code. That's about a kilobyte per observation. What do you think about that? 16 bits. Yeah, that guy, is there a really easy way to do like bits to bytes or whatever in PyTorch? If we're using like a bit mask basically, can we get that into a PyTorch where each of those is a float easily? No, yes, 21 times 21 times 16 bit main obs, yes. And then scalar obs for the active drone. Yes, I would say that. Not necessarily easy, but I do it in Pokemon. Not easy. Um, that's obnoxious. Okay. Do you have to like do you have to like modulo it or some bullshit? Big mass. Is there not a reasonable way of doing it that's fast? Where's your branch? It is fast? Is it fast on the scale of processing upwards of 500,000 observations per second? Which is actually going to be more than that. I guess if it's a single vector operation, then yeah. Well, yes, that's why I asked you. Because if it's in Pokemon, it doesn't necessarily have to be fast, right? I was taking that into account. Yeah, but you're operating on a scale that's like 100 times slower than what we're talking about. Captain, you can use 16 bytes to make it easy. There's a decent chance that you're gonna get bandwidth bound. That's all.